In this video, we're going to talk about the details of the exam. Now, Microsoft has a landing page for each of their exams, and this exam is no different. If you enter the code 70-532 into your favorite search engine, chances are that the top search result will be this page. You can see here, right at the top of the screen, that the exam is currently $165 US. Now, this changed about a year ago, but as of now, this is the price. The exam is offered in multiple languages, so of course, hopefully a lot of you will be taking the English exam since this is an English course, but you can also choose to take it in Spanish, Chinese, German, or any one of these listed languages. It's fairly easy to book the exam. You click this yellow Schedule Exam button, and a new website will open up, and you register, and you can choose a testing center, a physical testing center that is in an office close to you within the city where you live. Now, if you're not able to travel to a testing center to take the exam, a lot of countries have the online option. So you can actually register and take the exam online. And this can be done fairly immediately. If you want to take the exam within 15 minutes, you can book and take the exam by clicking this link. Now, the requirements for taking the exam online are a bit strict. Microsoft will have somebody at the other side of the computer watching you on a webcam. Before the exam starts, they're going to want you to take your webcam or your laptop and show them around the room to make sure that there's no people in there, that there's a walls and doors closed, there's no papers, there's no extra monitors, lots of other requirements. Okay, so make sure you read this at the top of the page if you're interested in taking the online exam. Now, I myself have never actually taken the online exam because I'm so used to going to testing centers, and it puts me in a frame of mind, and I know that I can't bring anything with me. It's much more convenient for me to go to a testing center and take the exam than to try to do it at home. In fact, the requirements say that if somebody walks into the room while you're taking the test, they could call the test off. And so if you have a child or a spouse, this could be a disaster, right? So this is the page that contains all of the requirements. Now, Microsoft doesn't get into much detail. They won't tell you how long the test is. They won't tell you how many questions there are or give you really much details other than listing the scope of what the questions are about. If we scroll down here, we can see a note that says this exam was updated as of October 12th, 2017. It's very important that you come back from time to time before you take your test to make sure that the exam hasn't changed. Now, the last couple of times Microsoft has made these major updates is in October, so it's probably a good chance that they're not going to make major updates until next year. Now, we can see on screen the requirements. I just say Show All, and it will actually show me the current requirements for this exam. They also have a PDF document that shows you the difference between the old exam and the new exam. So if we scroll over to the PDF here, we can see here that it's got the requirements, the same ones that are on the website, but Microsoft is nice enough to highlight in this red or the blue to basically tell you what's the difference between the old and the new exam. So we can see here in this first requirement, which is create and manage Resource Manager virtual machines, that they've added Dev Test Labs as a new requirement as of October 2017. So this is good. I absolutely recommend that you go through this web page and review the requirements. Now, this course has been created against these requirements, and so you will find that there are videos and sections on each of these objectives and sub-objectives.